skip to 4 minutes if you just want to get to the part where I'm talking about the lens. But if you have ever struggled with work-life balance as a creative, you can watch the whole video. Bruh, if this pimple on my vermilion border doesn't go away by the morning, I'm skipping school tomorrow. I felt like skipping school today, and then I just did a complete 180. I was in bed up to 1 hour before class, and then I got out of bed and I started jumping and hopping around to warm up my body, got in the shower, took a quick shower, and then came to school. And I'm so glad that I didn't skip the activity in one of my business classes, because, you know, if you fall behind on one of those activities, dang. I did a complete 180 though, and I'm really proud of myself. I think I'm gonna go home. While the other roommates are occupied and doing other things, I'm going to do laundry of clothes, and then also wash my sheets and everything, just to renew and refresh. Because I feel like I've been so lazy over the past week or something like that, or over the past couple of days of this past week, because I've just been focusing on the vlog and homework and everything. But honestly, F homework. I'm glad that right now I don't have to focus too much on that unless I want to get it out of the way early. But I really think like there's so much opportunity on the internet, and I want to keep working on the vlog. Like yesterday I was feeling hopeless about it, and then today I'm feeling hopeful again, because I did see my views pick up a little bit, and then how like I lost some watch hour time or whatever. And then between yesterday and today, we've already gained some back. So, because they fell off they're supposed to be within the last 365 days to count for eligibility towards YouTube monetization. So some watch hours fell off, but we got some back right away. And seeing that shift of, you know, just 30 minutes of watch time hours here, 30 minutes there from my newest videos, I was like, and 30 minutes and counting, I was like, oh hey, like things are possible. Like I can make a shift, and I can do better, and I can improve the content and make it work. Because I have to make it work. Literally, like rent is gonna be due in a month again, so I gotta make it work. Oh, and did I mention how I was gonna skip school just because of this goofy pimple on my vermilion border of my lip? Just because of that? I always say like be confident and stuff, and I actually have to do that. I wonder if this QR code works. It's literally stretched. This is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It says we fight together in pink chalk. And then over here it says early detection saves lives, with a little ribbon drawing. I had to get a walk. I had to come for a walk. I had to come over here to the tree arc and get a little walk. But now that I've got my walk in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna focus. My priority is to do laundry and to wash my sheets and to eat good. And everything else is not a priority today. I mean, I'm gonna edit still, I'm gonna do photo video stuff, but my priority is actually not that. My priority is just to like feel clean and good. How beautiful. I feel like a nature documentary filmmaker, or a nature filmmaker. We're at f4, and the very angle screen on the Nikon Z30 is amazing, which is why no, I am not going to upgrade to a Z8 or Z9 when I get the chance. I'm definitely going to get the Z6 III, or maybe even the ZF to check it out. Because at one point, the Nikon ZF was that camera that I really wanted. Like, I was like manifesting, I gotta have this camera. And the lens that I really wanted, which was the 28 2.8 or the 40 millimeter f2. I ended up getting the 40 millimeter f2, which is what we're using right now, and oh my gosh, I love it so much. Like, this is the best lens ever. And I think I'm gonna stick to this even when I upgrade my camera. If I get another lens, we'll try the 24-70 f4 or the 24-70 2.8, but the 2.8 is quite pricey. The f4 is pretty good, and right now we're at f4, but in low light conditions, like you know, that 2.8 is gonna really pay off, and the way that like the background blurs and everything. Like I want to give my clients the best, and so even though I don't have clients right now, I know that like that's always part of it. Like anyone I'm photographing or taking video of, I want to hold them to the highest esteem, and that means like we can do anything, we can do great work on any camera, but I would prefer the best possible camera because I know the difference, and I know that I always want to deliver the greatest product possible to every single person that I take pictures of or videos of. I feel like at f4 we are running so sharp on the lens. Like it looks so sharp. There's a gnat around me. It just looks spectacular. It's a selfie, look. Got my shadow in. Where's my shadow? Oh, it's right here. That makes it a selfie. Now I'm at f2. So the lower your number is, the larger the aperture is, and at larger apertures, it can be challenging to focus. So right now we're at f2, but in most circumstances, I'll keep it around f2.8 or 3.5, or earlier in the day we were doing f4. I mean, the look of f2 with the background real nice and blurry is tremendous, but sometimes the issue could be that the foreground will be blurry too. Like, not by design, but just by accident, you know, where you're trying to take a video and you move slightly, and then your intended subject that you want to have in focus will become blurry because, I mean, the depth of field is just so small. Like, yeah. Anyway, there's gnats. Y'all know I don't like gnats. And then I'm holding the camera with one hand, and now I'm holding it with two again. But wow, I love the lighting. Anyway, guys, basically, I really want to have the Nikon Z30 or the ZF. Okay, the ZF doesn't have a good grip, but the Z30, yes, because it has in-body image stabilization. Oh, I just looked at the screen and I did see that it did slip focus from my eye, and it just like left, like the focus just left. You see, like for every little movement at f2, we got to make sure that we're in focus. And that will lead to more me looking at the screen. Like right now I'm looking at the screen, right now I'm looking at the lens. I always do that. No matter how much I try to make it a resolution to like look at the lens only and not the screen, I should trust the camera. But I always have the tendency to look at the screen. There's gnats. Ew, why did the gnats touch me? Ugh. We're at f2 right here. It looks really nice. Okay, I have like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at f2. Why would you photograph or video record a tree at f2 on a sunny day at 1/1000th of a second and 100 ISO? I don't know, but you can. Sometimes you're gonna see something that looks like it could be a really nice picture, and then you're gonna realize it looks better as a background than in the foreground actually. I am at f2 and it looks tremendous. I don't know, I mean, for focus related reasons we might stay around the f2.8, 3.5 or 4 range, but there's no lie, this ain't no joke. At f2 this looks beautiful and tremendous. So I mean, say what you want about large apertures or wide apertures, but they give like really like when you're looking for, I would rather have a prime with a large aperture, even a moderately large aperture like f2 like this, than to have a zoom with a smaller aperture. Work with what you have. I mean, sometimes that's going to be a mirrorless camera or a DSLR camera or a bridge camera, or other times it's just going to be your iPhone and or another phone or whatever, you know. It could be a toy camera, it could be literally whatever. But you can still create art on whatever you have. I'm going to do a challenge soon where I do vlogging with just the webcam on the Mac. I love doing different challenges because I want to show that regardless of what you have, creativity should always persist. Telling a story is always going to have more value than skipping telling the story just because you feel like you don't have the right tool. I mean, it's best that you have the right tools for what you love. And when you get to the, you know, the more advanced levels of your creativity, you might feel like, okay, now I deserve this camera or that lens, and you should do it. You know, you should get what you like. But if you're either thinking of telling a story and doing what you like when it comes to photography, videography, even with music and those tools that are applicable to that, if you're thinking of telling a story or not, and it's dependent on your tools, I would say use what you have right now, and then you'll get the more advanced tools later, and you'll be able to tell a more, you know, not a better story necessarily, but a story that is more in alignment with what you wanted aesthetically when you have those tools. But the story and creativity should always persist. Whether you got, you know, a webcam, an iPod Touch, or, you know, the greatest camera, the best camera you can dream of. The story should always be told. This is an instance where if we try to record video at f2, we can't. It's overexposed. We're at 1/4000th of a second. We're at f2 and we're at 100 ISO. Like if I wanted to be able to show the image, you know, properly exposed, I would need a filter, like one that goes on the actual camera. So I would have to stop this down. Now we're at f4.5. We might be underexposed. I'm not sure. I can't really tell from the monitor. The appearance is different, you know, when it comes to the lens. The background isn't as blurry and everything, but we have more in focus. But if you really want that large aperture aesthetic, you're gonna need a filter that actually like darkens the image. Oh, butterfly. Period butterfly. Okay, we are back at f2. We're a little underexposed here, but sometimes going a little underexposed can look nice. But I am gonna put the camera away just because it is hot. I mean, we're used to it being very hot here in the Rio Grande Valley, but yeah, I'm gonna put the camera away. It's hot. Kitty, come closer. How beautiful is that? We're at 1/4000th of a second, f2, ISO 100. It's actually ISO, not ISO, but I just converged the terms right there, I guess, or the way I said it. But yeah, time to put the camera away and go home. Doing laundry. Nikon Coolpix 5000. You know, I didn't know I would be making some really cool TikToks today. God really gave me the strength and the energy I needed today to do a complete 180 because I'm out here doing laundry and stuff. I almost stayed in bed the whole day doing nothing. Working on vlogs, but I wouldn't have been productive necessarily because I didn't have the inspiration to be productive. I mean, I do have the inspiration, but it wouldn't have been as potent and as meaningful as right now. Feeling clean, feeling good, feeling excited about life, feeling like I accomplished something by getting out of bed, going to school even when I didn't want to, and doing my laundry, which usually I hate doing laundry, but I made the best of it and made TikToks while doing laundry. And I'm cooking beans that take 3 hours, and I still feel amazing. I feel so good about that because I still have my other beans. Okay, there's a lot of bags in the closet, but I still have some of my pre-cooked beans for when I really need them, for when I'm really feeling tired. But nah, today I'm not feeling tired. I feel energized and great, and I'm very thankful that I got up and I'm productive. I feel so good about that, y'all. Okay, I don't need to eat any Tums right now or anything, but the colors are just so pretty. This food is amazing. God is great. Thank you, God, for this meal. Amen. Laundry is done. Bed sheets are washed. Look at the Nikon Coolpix 5000. I love it so much.